Hey there guys, I got an extremely easy, simple card trick for you. Requires no skill whatsoever, and it's self-working. One of the best parts is, you don't even have to touch the deck to do it. So you're going to take the cards and you're going to give it to them. Once you give them the cards, you're just going to tell them to deal them down, just like that. So they're going to deal down cards, you're going to say, I don't care, throw whatever cards in you want. Doesn't matter, it can be whatever. So, as they're doing, once they get done dealing on their cards, you're going to say, now I want you to deal them down into 4 different piles. So that's what they're going to do. They're just going to deal them down to 4 different piles. Now, you're going to say, I never touched the deck. The only time I ever touched the deck was to hand it to you. I never dealt down the cards, you did. I never picked the cards for you, you picked the cards. And you lay them down into 4 piles. Now, what are the odds that with these 4 piles, the top cards are the aces? Okay. Usually confuses people because it's in their hand. The magic that takes place in a spectator's hand is so much better because they think they're in control when they do it. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the 4 aces out of the deck. You're going to put them right on top. Now the trick is set up. All you're going to do is you're going to hand them the deck, tell them, I want you to deal down cards, just like that. And so they're just going to start dealing down cards, and as long as they get past the 4 aces, they have to get past the 4 aces. So they're just going to get past, and you're going to keep, they're going to keep dealing down cards, and you can tell them to stop whenever, and just tell them to start dealing down cards, just randomly out of the deck. Okay. Now they've picked a random assortment of cards. You're going to square it up. Make sure you square it up, because if they're bad at dealing and they're dealing down like that, they might push these cards at the bottom and put these random cards at the bottom instead of the 4 aces, which you don't want. So make sure you square it up. Okay? Once you square it up, you're going to hand it back to them and say, now I want you to deal them down into 4 random piles. Now they're going to do that. They're just going to start dealing them down into 4 random piles. Just like this. Okay? Now they've dealt them down to 4 random piles. You're going to say, make sure you say these because it adds more of an effect, that I barely touched these cards. The only time I touched them was to hand them to you. You picked the cards you wanted. You dealt them down into 4 piles. Now what are the odds that out of these 4 piles, the 4 top cards are the 4 aces? Okay? Easy trick. Mainly for beginners, but really it works on anybody. So, hope you like it. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.